swing tends to be a bit shallow with quite a big swing direction to the right.
Fat.
What we want to explore is a more neutral swing direction perhaps, but catching it on the downward part of the arc. Oh, love it.
Old shot.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice ball.
That's at the middle of the club. That's called on the green.
Yeah. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing golf since I was 40, so 18 years. The lowest handicap index is 11, and I've gone up since then, but I've started hitting the ball badly. Slight pull. Came almost out in the middle of the club. Fat.
Do you think about much, like as in your golf swing, or what are we thinking about?
Well, I'm basically trying to hit it over the 100-yard marker towards the 150. Yeah.
Okay, so draw. So we're playing for the draw.
I'd like to try and play a draw.
Yeah, cool.
A little weak fade. That's fat. Oh, that's almost a shank.
No worries.
Oh,
Nice one.
There we go. We can do it. You see.
Nice one. Awesome.
Okay, looks like it doesn't go very far.
Your swing tends to be a bit shallow with quite a big swing direction to the right. This is a swing direction.
Yeah.
Where this whole arc is directed. What we want to explore is a more neutral swing direction perhaps, but catching it on the downward part of the arc to help with the path right.
Yeah.
Helps with strike, helps with playing a draw, and then kind of we briefly touched on you want to be in control of this low point. So both front to back, directionally left and right, and then also the depth of it, exactly. Because you obviously start on the surface, your club's resting on the surface, but at some point in the swing, we're going to need to get a low point kind of like there-ish somewhere. As deep as that.
Yeah.
Because, and this is what you don't do so much in your golf swing, exactly, you got it in one, vertical force. We're going to push up, and that's obviously then going to fire this up to the surface, and then the club goes under the ground and takes the dipper. That's absolutely what we want to explore. Control of this low point in all directions and planes, and it opens up the opportunity to do exactly what you just mimicked, kind of probably off camera, is that. Is jump, basically. So what we're going to do is lock out the knees, so straighten the legs and then just keep those nice and straight. That's it. And you tend to be a little bit in your toes, which is fine. So what we're going to start to do is go back into our heels. Yeah, and then see how you start to lose your balance.
Yeah, I've lost
good.
Balance,
no, good. Yeah, rather that you do that than just try and stay really close to the middle. But what you can do when you go back into your heels, just counterbalance that by tipping forward a bit.
That's exactly what
from
I'm
the
doing
hips.
now.
Yeah, and then you're more stable. Exactly. And then from there we can send the pressure forward to the balls of the feet and the toes, and then back into the heels, and you can feel the stretch down the back of the legs. And then into the. That's it. There you go. And then we've got a bit of elevation then, because that is pressure going forwards. Pressure goes forward in the feet, and I go up. It's like a mini little jump, basically. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. You're going up. This is what you're going to need later for your vertical force. Bang! Once we're creating torque from the ground, we need a mechanism to get that torque all the way through the body and to the end of the club and onto the ball. And that is the vertical force. Just twist the pelvis. Just the pelvis.
Just the pelvis?
Yeah, so belt buckle that way. Yeah, you can do it. There you go.
Without moving my feet? Yeah.
Well, my instruction,
more feet.
You can move more when you use the feet, absolutely, and it's brilliant that you sense that and you recognise it and you watch the videos and it's you're on side already.
Yeah,
I haven't got a battle on that front. So just go to this again. Yeah, and so this is just using your core really to rotate from here. Whereas we're going to start doing it from the ground. So it's a walk. Let's get the walking action going first. So it's heel to toe in opposition. Brilliant. Really good, and then just slowly integrate the. Yes, that way was awesome.
Right.
Yeah,
really?
yeah. And can you get more this way? Yes. And just look at this light switch while you do it. If you can. You don't need your head to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's brilliant. It's awesome. Because these are really unstable. Like, this is a lot harder than the real thing, right?
Yeah.
Now that we've got the stability and the friction of the ground, there's your Elvis
Feel like
move.
Elvis.
Exactly. Fantastic. It's the Elvis pelvis that we're looking for.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
the king.
that is going to really reduce the necessity, because you've essentially been releasing this golf club way too early.
Yeah.
But you've kind of had to get any sort of
Power at all.
power. Does that feel different at all? Or does this feel fairly familiar?
This feels.
stuff you've tried to do.
This is something I've tried to do and failed miserably.
Right. And the arm just looks far more like it's just reacting to the body now. Wow.
That's a better golf shot.
That's nice.
As I say, it's peeling off to the right when the spin dies on it, but there you go.
But no problem. Nice one.
That's at the middle of the club.
Yeah.
Slight pull. I mean, yeah. 3-yard pull.
So
that's called on the green.
yeah. Your body has done all this. Its entire life, right? It's just about bringing it into the context of a golf swing.
About 5 million
and bring it into your conception. Exactly. So this is what saved our life when tigers were trying to eat us, right? Yeah. You fashion your little spear and you throw the thing at it. Well done. So we've still got a little bit of a path left. Well done.
I'm not swinging my arms, that's just my
No,
body.
that's brilliant. It's excellent. Yes, and you just did it. And then it's just peeling off with the wind.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right. We need a bit more awareness of that club face and how it can operate.
Hi guys, just a quick message about our upcoming trip to Turkey. We've had 2 international trips already. Turkey last year, Abu Dhabi a couple of weeks ago. Fantastic successes. Looking forward to our next one, which is back in Turkey. We're so happy with that resort. We were blown away last time. The Gloria Resort, 5-star. It's 5 nights, 4 full days of coaching and playing with myself and the team. There's myself and Sam and George on the range coaching, short game, full swing, putting, and then on the golf course there's Foz and Belty for the tour player experience. You get a chance to play, practice, spend time with us, first evening meet and greet, and then every evening we all eat together, breakfast together. It's a fully immersive week in the whole coaching system. I hope you can make it. It's the 26th of March and we hope to see you there. There's 12 places, so please be quick.
Keep your grip, and I'm going to roll your wrist and stuff, but you're going to open it up on the way back, and then square it back up on the way through to hit the pad.
So it's
yeah, because that's going to happen, exactly.
As if I was wrapping my foot around it.
Exactly. Because how does David Beckham play a draw with a football, right? Because David Beckham famously plays a draw with a football, doesn't he? Because all these golfing terminology, draw just means spin right to left.
Oh yeah, it's just sort of spin axis.
So
absolutely.
David Beckham, world famous for spinning the ball right to left. How does he do it? He swings. Yeah, you just showed me the action perfectly.
Absolutely.
Right? He's not swinging his foot towards goal.
No.
He's swinging his foot more towards the corner flag.
Of course he is.
But what is then directing more towards the goal is then wrapping his foot around it.
Yeah.
So where the direction he's swinging his leg is his swing direction or path, if you like, and then when he wraps his foot around it, that's his club face, and that's what we're getting to here. We need you to wrap your foot around that football like David Beckham. So
I'm using more of that.
Yes, absolutely.
Instead of
exactly. So it's going to open up on the way back, and then you're going to bang use it to get in there.
Just with this.
Yeah. There you go.
And that's my toe deep divot.
Yeah. That is your toe deep divot, exactly. It's just another way of doing it. Well done. Like that.
Yeah.
Exactly like that. See how that was gently drawing and then the wind right at the end? Yeah. I want you to shift in this direction. Yes.
Okay.
And allow that face to snap shut. Yeah. Well done. And then we get a bit more draw.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well done.
And that felt as if I was really trying to hit the ball that way, and of course it went bloody straight.
And it went a little neutral.
Yeah, a little 2-yard draw.
Yeah, it's good because you're doing it. The ball flight is telling us you've got a path out there. What it's also telling us is that we're
Not closing the club.
Exactly.
Not closing the face.
But
in time.
There's a good reason for that. What we're going to do is just pop outside. Well, you've got the cocking and the uncocking for leverage, which is good. What we haven't got so much of, and keep your grip, is this bit, the pronation, supination.
Right, gotcha.
So again, you said it earlier, this is your toe deep divot stuff. But there's a lot more to the toe deep divot thing than simply rolling the wrist. So let's do that, just the left hand, and we're rolling that wrist, supinating that wrist so that the toe goes into the ground. But can you get the toe into the ground exactly like that, but there? Because there's a good reason why we're doing it there. Yes, well done, Rob.
There. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
yeah. So this handle is still going down and forwards as we're closing this club face.
Yeah.
Right? What a lot of people do, and you didn't go there actually, was they kind of just throw it from here, which is kind of what your old golf swing would have been.
Yeah.
The early release, throw from the top, is an early release, right? We've let go of the levers, whereas here, the levers are still intact.
Yeah.
And then hold it there, brilliant. Now put the right hand on, and in fact, without the right hand, sorry, just push that into the ground and feel that you could snap the bloody shaft if you wanted to, right? Whereas if you were to release it really early, try and put pressure on that shaft. You can't. You'd have to take it down there before you can start putting pressure on it.
Absolutely.
So let's do that again. Left hand, yes. And now put your right hand on to the club, that's it, and just shuffle your hands up the grip so that it's in a sort of more normal place, that's it. Keep your hands exactly where they are, but you shuffle back so that that club head's somewhere near the middle of your stance sort of thing, but that's it, but with hands like this, that's where you were. That's going to look closed, and then when you put your hands forward, squares it up a bit.
Absolutely, yeah.
But we're going to be in here, and I just want you to, little half swing, I'll get out your way in a sec, swing it a little bit right, and feel like you're taking a divot with the toe. So we should have something resembling this orientation after. Yeah, but we want more rotation in the face. So really
more rotation of the face.
Yeah. Better. Really good. But really, as if, yeah, it's good. Let's feel as if we were playing a hook. What might a hook look like with a little swing? It would look a little something like this, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So, if I can just, and hold it there, and it's more out this way.
Yeah.
And it's more of that. It's like extreme for you. It's going to feel quite extreme for you. Yes, better.
Ooh,
cool.
Missed the ground.
No worries. Yeah, that's awesome. Look at that. It's more over this way. Yeah. It's more rotated. Perfect. So let's just play a couple of little shots.
Nasty little hook.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we want. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Nice one.
Bloody hell, I'm absolutely fucking nailed.
Yeah, it feels like a hook, and what you got was a little draw. Well, it was straight, which means in reality it's probably a tiny little draw. Notice the sound of the strike.
Yeah.
But it felt like butter off the face.
Well, it did, yeah.
Yeah?
Like that.
Yeah. Good. We can go even more, as in I literally do want to see a hook. Yes, that's what we want to see.
A 20-yard hook. Yeah, excellent.
Well, was it though? I mean, that was a nice draw. Yeah. Well done.
Oh dear.
That's better.
That's just a chip.
Yeah, exactly. Notice the little half swing, and it goes a pretty good distance.
Because I've just compressed the bloody ball.
Exactly.
I've used.
So you've de-lofted the golf club. Yeah. Here we go. So it was just a timing thing. It's not that you couldn't do it. Obviously, we could see that you could do it with relative ease. Yeah, look at that.
I mean, I've already hit that.
Don't move. Please don't move. Just noticing. Look, you're way on your left side, you're extended up through your left side, and you're watching that ball flight. If you can, yeah, brilliant. Look how soft these are, and look, well, you can make them softer, softer, there you go. See how much tension just got dropped then. And then you can just drop the hands down, keep the grip, drop the hands down, and then this is where you were going earlier. That's awesome. Tight little draw, down the middle, well struck, penetrating flight. It's a very different flight from earlier.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, not your best strike.
Yeah, look down the line.
Absolutely, and we've got the tight little draw down the line again. Yeah, getting there.
Get in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I've struck that lovely, without any effort at all.
Oh, Robin.
There we go, that's a golf shot.
Yeah, and look at that finish.
Yeah.
Soft arms.
Yeah.
Club just resting on the shoulder. That's awesome. Well done.
Well, that's a golf shot.
That is, I mean, that's
That's a meatloaf, isn't it?
that's better than your 13 handicap or whatever.
Thought you'd go, but you didn't, so I'm sitting here. Thought I heard my phone ring.